Right, time to lower the tone. Everything's been very eloquent so far, so thank you for everyone for such a wonderful day, and thank you guys for putting all this on, and thank you specifically to the group for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Well,
Cheers for speech.
thank you very much. Kind, considerate, generous, good-natured, attractive inside and out. I could go on, but we're not here to talk about me, we're here to talk about and a bit obvious, icebreaker, why not? I'll tell you the story of the Andrew I've known for the last 15 years, and how his life has changed over that time, and how he's developed over that time, both pre and post meeting Jane. The Andrew I viewed from afar growing up was an intelligent guy. He was one of the most popular guys in school. I know. Wooing the girls of Hazelwick in a way the rest of us can only dream of. He romped to victory in the 200-metre school sports day in year 9, and I remember that day very well because I was in that race, and I tripped over my own feet, fell flat on my face into the gravel. As I watched Andrew from the gravel up my nose, in my mouth, I thought how wonderful it must be to be Andrew David Lamson. He was so admired. He had a David Beckham-like haircut, and he had a gladiator-like physique. And as you can see, nothing's changed. But as I say, back then he was one of the jocks, as they say in America. He was a popular guy. He was one of the most popular guys in school. But he must have grown tired of being popular, because he became friends with me. And so are those losers over there. It was a bizarre decision at the time. He gave up. He gave up going to all the best parties and talking about fast cars and fast women. Just sitting in the library discussing which women we felt in the room were wearing Lady Garden wigs. But he adapted to the change. He gave up the common room life. He became a library boy. He enjoyed himself, and at about 17, we embarked upon a trip to Ibiza. Particularly me and Andrew. Some of the guys over there went as well. And we befriended this guy called Ross, who neither of us know anymore. He offered us a cheap VIP holiday over there, and we didn't like him, but he was offering us a cheap holiday, so we just smiled and grinned and bared it, really. The trip to Ibiza, all the celebrities were there. Peter Stringfellow, Pat Sharp, so they both. But the holiday brought me and Andrew much closer together. We were already close, but I think that was where we knew that we'd be really best friends, and that I would be here today, hopefully, giving a speech like this for him. And that holiday culminated in one of the best moments of my life, which was me and Andrew watching England beat Germany 5-1 in Munich, and watching us congering around Ibiza with the thousands of England fans and some of the Ibiza police, and particularly watching one group of guys congering around one German fan who looked quite glum and perhaps wished he hadn't put the name of his favourite player on his back, Janka. That was his name, yeah. Andrew had a number of lads' holidays in the years after, and he enjoyed them for the most part, but he's never really been a man for binge drinking. As he says, for the stag, he would rarely have 2 nights of such heavy drinking. He's not really about thrive on binge drinking or chatting up birds. He's not interested in that sort of thing. And back in when we were single and young, it didn't worry me at the time, because I remember one day where there was these 3 girls from the next room, and we were just friends with them, merely friends. And I noticed I didn't have any sun cream on my back. We were out in the sun, it was very, very hot. And I said to Andrew and the three girls, said, "Oh dear, I haven't got any sun cream on my back." Andrew, quick as a flash, placed his hands on my back. And as he caressed my shoulders, and the three girls looked on, distraught at their missed opportunity. I momentarily worried about Andrew and his sexuality. Mark Tully was on that holiday. For those of you who don't know him, he would have loved today, and he would have just marvelled at the beauty of Jane's dress, and he would have asked where he could get one for himself. Soon after that holiday, Andrew met, after a couple more holidays, but Andrew soon met Jane, and we got to see what truly makes him happy. He was always very sheepish about talking about his emotions. He's not quite unusual today to see him so emotional, but you could see that he's fallen for Jane, just by his mannerisms, the way that he spoke about her at the time. And I think they met at the right time, because they both lived a single life, and they both realised what they truly wanted, and that the love that they had for each other completely outweighed any of the benefits of being single. And there was no contest, frankly. Andrew has always been fiercely loyal to Jane, and rightly so. And he demonstrated that on the stag do. I know you shouldn't talk what happens on the stag stage, but he was asked. He got the usual banter from everyone, sort of saying, "Oh, it's not too late to pull out, and we can stay in Newcastle. We'll get you a boat to go to Scandinavia. You don't have to come back." All that sort of thing. And Andrew simply looked at all of us and said, "It's simple. I want to spend the rest of my life with Jane." And I think everyone in this audience will agree that has to be the gayest thing. Exactly. Truly unbelievable. But I like that they both had their independent hobbies. Obviously, you mentioned Sarah and Jane play netball, and Andrew's into a hell of a lot of sports. And Jane must have the patience of a saint. Because she must know more about sports than even the most sporty of men. When Andrew sticks on Sky Sports 4 for Shropshire's Snooker Semi-Final Championships, you know James in for 5 hours of sheer entertainment. But Andrew is a real old-school husband. Although he doesn't always wear the trousers, he at least gets them at weekends, which is more than the rest of them. He does put a shift in the kitchen. I was going to say, he's useless in the kitchen like all men, and Jane has to help him find the tin opener, etc. But he's not actually like that. Actually, he made me a lovely breakfast this morning. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But that is one of his strengths, in fact. So I had to search a little deeper for one of his weaknesses, and there is something that came up. It's not so much of a big deal now. He's settled down. He's very happy. But a couple of years ago, he certainly he had a certain issue with paranoia. I've told him before, there's nothing to be paranoid about. It's ridiculous. It's preposterous, frankly. There's nobody talking about him behind his back. Nothing going on behind his back. He doesn't need to worry about it. But it became such a problem that I had to talk to Jane about it, round at her flat, late one Saturday night. I thought it was customary to take a bottle of wine round. We opened the wine, we drank it. But by then it was too late to drive home. Let's open up another bottle of wine. Oh god. Jane decided to put a Barry White CD on. I thought it was inappropriate, frankly. And then, one thing led to another. God. Well, you get the gist of it. Jane certainly did. So that's paranoia sorted. Nowadays, he's a lot happier on the poker table, where he does it very well. He certainly has got a poker face, as he said earlier. And even there on the terraces with Graham at Crawley Town, often. They'll be behind the goal as the goalkeeper goes to take a goal kick. They'll shout out "You're not very good." Ah. Or they'll shout at the referee. They'll suggest that the referee gets up to certain extracurricular activities in his bedroom. But he's also happy up at Old Trafford with me occasionally. Although some of you won't agree with being happy at Old Trafford, but we both of us can agree we get frustrated with families or other fans in front of us telling us to shh, we're trying to watch the game. Whenever we try to start a song. He's also happy out in the fresh air with his cricket bat, destroying the opposition bowlers, often before the game's even started. He's fiercely competitive, but often he's happiest just chewing the fat over a cup of tea and winding Jane up. But I know none of these activities will make him as happy as he's been today. Jane is here looking absolutely beautiful, and Andrew, you look very dapper. I'm sure the super company would be pleased with you. Only people who know would get that. Anyway, but they were both, to be serious, they were both here for me at my very lowest point, and I'm really glad that I could be here to do this for you at your highest point. Jane and Andrew are a truly British couple. They're understated, classy, kind and welcoming, and it's been a true honour for myself and for Greg